Shuichi!
Hey Shuichi, got a sec?
Huh?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I've got to tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy. I'm sure you are. So I'm not actually cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Motor Illuminate the Stars is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path to my success.
But
But I don't know what to do as your sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So,
Leave it to me!
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
huh?
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Kaito is making me sidekick like this. Could it be? Ah, yeah. You're trying to help out the bro because you're a good boy.
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check out the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim was Ryoma Hoshi, the Ultimate Tennis Pro. His body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on,
What?
man.
There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
Previous Monokuma file indicated that Rantaro's time of death, correct? But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, it was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give any information that would reveal the culprit. Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence to the culprit.
Ah,
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
well done.
Oh, there you go. I knew I'd be a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning. But if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there.
Alright.
Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, let's get started with the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, boys and women.
How can this be?
Gunter could have saved him. No, Gunter could have saved him.
What happened?
Gunter, what wrong? When piranhas attack Ryoma, if Gunter had dived into tank, then Gunter could have helped Ryoma. But Gunter got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gunter, idiot.
Sorry, Gunter, really sorry.
Come on.
I managed to apologise so easily. And even if you jumped in, you just would have been eaten too.
That's true.
From what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gunter. Oh, really? Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't read the Monokuma file yet?
Gunter.
No, Gunter not really understand it. Gunter not smart enough to help.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you've got time to apologise, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do. That's right, Gunter. You're a huge help. Some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gunter know.
Remember.
I went to during the show you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yes, because we're going to worry about Himiko.
Could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gunter see no one in the tank. Gunter kind of surprised.
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped into the curtains, and the curtains open, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh.
Gunter don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas dropped in after that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gunter should watch tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, I managed to apologise so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is the problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point in the case. Ah, yeah. Why are you up there, madam?
Hey,
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult, and now I won't be nearly as bored.
all right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because I like up. If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? About the way she is. How do we convince her? Okay, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's, or Himiko's master, and vowed revenge on him, and he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show?
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Sure. Okay. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was you to set the show. Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Hey, Flemwad. There's something I need you to tell me. It's not a very polite way of asking someone of something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gunter captured you guys last night. The hell was that about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mew escape from Gunter? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gunter was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones who got caught were Kibo, Kyo, Sumugi, Tenko and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right? Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after around 9 PM. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gunter's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, about 11 PM.
I see.
So from 9 PM to 11 PM, everyone there has an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see. So you've learned what alibi is, thanks to that previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Mew, how'd you get away from Gunter?
What?
Oh, no, well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
What the?
Wait!
What's a secret woman weapon? She's trying to laugh it off.
Come on, man.
So we should just leave her be. Listen to her will tire you out. Yeah, but I want to know. But I want to know. But I want to know. Oh, that's right. You need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey Angie, I want to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built the painted on the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick and how it worked, perhaps?
No.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie her secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you in preparations, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped me out. Like when we were moving a heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo will help with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atura that show us success. That's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And what about the piranha tank and the timer? Were those from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer.
No, that's wrong.
I didn't mean to do that. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see, so that means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And, right, when we finished the prep work and we were about to take a break, Gunter kidnapped us, or captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
So, Gunter let us go, well when Gunter let us go, it was already past night time, we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at night time.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Yoko and I were waiting for the gym to open, Oh, I was so relieved when the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before these two got here. What's up, Soichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But
Don't worry, it'll be fine. What?
Atua.
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
No, no.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. And you're starting to sound more and more creepy. So here's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken and in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryuma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
Well, it would have taken way too long to just empty the tank with a bucket.
okay.
It was a lot of cleanup. At least we can investigate the tank now. Yeah, might be a clue around here. We better take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much we left in the tank. I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. And you're just up there, madam. There's a bucket full of piranhas. Gunter said he put all the piranhas, or he picked up all the piranhas and put them there. I can't believe Gunter would do that with his bare hands. Oh wait, yes I can. When I think that Ryoma is still inside their stomachs. Yeah, it's a fucked up thought. Well, why didn't you? Yeah, why would you even consider eating them in the first place? I think a strong can survive in this world that Achuba has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray that Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go in there looking like this?
But
Those piranhas were sure a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
what a surprise!
It felt like there were more piranhas today than yesterday. Okay,
No.
more piranhas.
Huh?
Yeah, what? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way that could. Yeah, they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed in that tank. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear, dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it's super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. That might have something. Yeah, might have something to do with that. Okay. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It looks like it doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square glass. What exactly is this pane? Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There's a small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. What are those handcuffs? Why are they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs made in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place I have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Yoma's lab wasn't just Ultimate Tennis Pro, but also for the Ultimate Prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. And it's possible. The fragments of the broken glass of the water tank are all piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kiba at the glass. There's suspicious about the curtain.
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was the curtain for? It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, it was closed to prevent us from seeing. So that's what it is. Then, is some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Okay. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, his key, the key to his room. That's it. If we use the key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's he going to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that was the case, I might be a suspect. A suspect. Oh, no point in thinking about that now. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I couldn't see... Yeah, I couldn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well.
The water filled with blood so fast we couldn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, and that's why he needed a reason to live. So, yeah, so that he could have the same feelings we do, and so that he could have that reason to keep on going, to fight alongside us. Then, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple, like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. Okay.
Alright! Listen up.
Hey, degenerate male!
Although there are many unknown variables, that's what we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Now, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked, took advantage of that to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, I'm still not suspicious, I forgot I promised. So, I was just eating breakfast. You got it? No, not suspicious.
Dear.
I don't understand how the explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point.
However...
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening in such a fast show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured to himself and he walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. Okay, but I want to talk to... Oh, hello. It's a long rope. What was it used for? I estimate it's roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at
But
it.
of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. Why did he say use like that? When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to... Oh. Yeah. Okay. I found it deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on the investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? What could this be related to the case?
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. There's no hidden doors. Very mysterious. I wonder, how did Kimiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out so easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However...
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we'll discover how Ryoma got in there. Is this true? There's a high probability that they used the same route to reveal how Ryoma got into the tank. I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of the tank. Okay, it goes up to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly special about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. That's not a thing? Really? Okay. Is there something here? No, let's decide on that after we search it. Okay.
Listen.
Since the show was used... Okay. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from where we broke the tank. The floor around is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here, doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
Could it be?
It may be a vital clue for understanding an underwater escape trick. Well, I mean, there's probably a door in the staircase, so he just walked out. Is there anything I've missed? Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. It might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I investigated just about everything to do with the stage. Okay. Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito.
Oh, wait, Kaito. Mama! You just fucking jump up here, okay. What is this? That is a control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the button. I see. Okay.
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner on curtains, so I do not know the details of her trick.
Well.
I see. Well, I mean, this much should be obvious. Curtain there, so that blocks her escaping, and then through the door and wet and yeah. This is the time when I was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realise it was also a time to reveal Romi's body. But the stage I looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead, and it was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer reached 0. The bottom is open now, the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side of the glass, the other side is made of wood. So the piranha tank has no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Ah.
Hi Kaito, you helped carry the supplies to the show, right? Or for the show, right? Yeah, me and Kibo. I read that as a Weebo. Me and Kibo, Himiko and Angie. It was a lot of work, but I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from here.
you know,
It's a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. They couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting button for the gym is attached. Ah, Kurumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the button. It seems they lowered the button and attached the piranha tank to it and then raised it again. I never knew lighting buttons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it's probably quite sturdy. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
what's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out? Yeah, but it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank there. Higher than the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off the stage. He returned carrying the ladder, and it was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose, thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, Does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through the window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
Pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. Probably handcuffs. Hey, this might relate to the case, I should remember it. Handcuffs. Hando cuffos.
Hey!
We're done investigating the window, then I'll put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great, thank you guys.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the psychic be doing this? Yeah, the psychic is doing this. He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Okay. Well done here then, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Is that everything? There's still things to investigate.
Hey!
I know we just saw it, but the window was open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the pool's on the other side, isn't it? Let's go check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the gym from there. And in addition to that, the window frame had distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something, probably handcuffs. That might relate to the case, I should remember it. There's nothing. Oh, I haven't talked to Himiko. Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright with you. Yes, yeah, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop
No
it.
matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But,
I'll protect you!
okay, your time's up. This Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than security at idol events. I believe we've investigated everything we need for now. Well, our investigation is over. Who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say that for certain. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on.
What?
Man.
You still don't know? I never thought that detective work would be so much work. So, where else are you going to investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage. That needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, we need to go to Ryoma's room to find out which motive video he had. And then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tenor Pro lab. The handcuffs we found from the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? First of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. We need to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure we'll find some clues. Or some kind of clue. So we just gotta go, get a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Suichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Ah, right.
Don't screw
What
around.
do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Yes. Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, pool first. Pool time first. Actually, the Magician's Lab is closer, so we'll go there first. So this is Himiko's research lab. What we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used for her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know.
Well, you say that, but if it was real magic, no tricks or mechanisms,
That's...
well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Also, you, why are you here, woman? What are you doing here, Samugi? Ah, well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Is that so?
Hey, so.
Why do people say she's plain? I don't get it. So, did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything.
Ugh.
Then get to it. Looking around is how you used to find clues, but I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. So he gave Yukichi a meaningful glare. So I decided to plainly keep an eye on you. That way, even plain... You're the mastermind, aren't you? They're playing at the plane shit so much. You're the mastermind, aren't you? It's you. It's you. Point out the WrestleMania sign. It's you, isn't it? They're playing this up too much.
Shuichi.
Hey, Suichi, do you want to ask me something?
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Yeah, my favourite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Goto yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motor videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see, you want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym was off limits during the investigation, so Ryoma was probably killed before and after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Suichi, Gunter brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 PM. Right after that, I left Gunter's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of night time, but something happened. Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hole, Kurumi spotted me. It was right after I left Gunter's lab, so it was around 8 PM. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She started criticising my behaviour, lecturing me about my manners and relationships. Can you believe it? I mean, who does she think she is, my mum or something?
If I remember correctly.
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mum earlier?
So rude.
She kept talking and finally let me go at 10 PM. When night time rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. The conversation's not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the Ultimate Supreme Leader. Come on, Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That
Is that a request?
So that means.
And then, I guess, Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 PM. Then she started lecturing me again, and let me go when nighttime started. So your alibi still hold up. And when she was chasing you around,
Maybe.
we ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Okay. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms to collect everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gunter's lab, it was already 11 PM. Oh, I see. I did say something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in no underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. It's probably Mew. Probably Mew. It was probably Mew. I'm just saying that now. It was probably Mew. By the way, you didn't get captured by going to yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you? What were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in the bathroom, the bedrooms, all over the school. I see. So Kaito has no alibi. The two-to-war tank, it looks like the one that was used for Himiko's show.
So...
It looks like the same class tank Himiko used in the show, I guess, the one with the backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then Hatsui's to investigate this tank, if we can learn a secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. Ah, what's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. Why is that here? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay.
But you know,
even if it's to solve this case, within Himiko's trick is, well, it makes things kind of boring. Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
It's not what I mean. I'm just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Ah, yeah. I guess you could think of it that way.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I can meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that, the true spirit of adventure. Ah, so it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're so
the
dumb.
stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help the situation. What are you calling stupid? No need to yell. Okay, I think we're done here. Actually, no, let me go back inside real quick. Oh no, okay, that's part of that. Okay. No, yeah, that's everything. Okay, cool. Okay, so gym, room, and lab. Okay. You're still trying to sit there.
Hey,
Maki, what are you doing here?
um,
You know, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Are you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, so he's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So,
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of a guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't a scientist be helpful in this situation?
you know,
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason? Why do you care?
no.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been up here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation? No. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Marky. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help if you don't want to. Well, yeah.
is that alright?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, it wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
Then can I ask you this? Did you see going to all last night? Going to a search on the grounds last night? He was trying to capture us all.
why?
How are you able to avoid being
I
caught?
see.
Going to dinner, yeah, did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay one hand on me, I'll choke you to death with your own tongue. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she a murder girl. She a big murder girl. Okay.
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are? Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she'd kill Ryoma. No, but she'll probably kill someone.
hey,
She'll probably kill someone, though.
I believe in you.
Alright. What are you doing here, Kurumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced twice. She glanced towards Maki. So you're staying with
Got
Maki.
it.
Is it Maki or Maki? It's probably Maki. That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you're here, Suichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order... to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So,
Last time I saw him was before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive. The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive,
Correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive around 8 PM yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes. We at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 PM. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you, madam. Still need to ask Miu why she was naked. You need to ask Miu why she was half naked. This room's a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
matter?
What's the matter, Suichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out those handcuffs. We should take care of the problem. Well, that problem first. The door is the only thing selectable. Really? Okay. I don't see how this isn't questionable, but okay. Ah, yeah, prison. This is the first time I've been here. This is the shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. It's more like the Ultimate Prisoners Lab.
Hey, so
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokumas have bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Okay. And there they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hang on the wall. Oh yeah, looks like the ones in the tank. Wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
remember,
I see one hook. Yeah, one empty hook. Those handcuffs were found in my thing there. That means the culprit was definitely here. Oh, pretty big stone sink. You could fill it with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped against it.
So
You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They were made by some kind of metal. This is interesting. Okay. This window, it has no veins or barbed wire or bars blocking it. There's a little window you can see from the pool area. This is probably that window. I should open it just to make sure.
just as I suspected. The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Wait. Oh, wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did this right, you think you could jump right into the pool from here?
You're right,
Yeah, and you can swim at any time after night time.
but
Yeah, it said that the pool rules are... Yeah, and the rules to the pool area as well. I see. Well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
hey, so
There's weird scratches on the window frame.
okay.
You're right. There's definite abrasions here. These marks are similar to the ones in the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't a result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold even a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Okay.
Got it. Kaito Momota, luminary of the star.
You do you. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I wouldn't say that. Okay, I think we're done here. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there aren't too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It is important evidence.
Hey!
Take figure something out. You seem more confident. Alright then, on to the next place. There's no point in staying here.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so it's safe to assume whoever did the killing came here, beat his ass up.
Hey, so
where should we go?
whoa!
Oof. As I came out of the room, Kaito tripped and fell on the ground.
Hold up.
Hell, something's caught my legs. Hey, it looks like a cable.
Ah,
Is there something for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should be put in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I see, so that's why the room felt weird. Okay, so you mean this. The reason I thought this room felt off is because there's net. I came here last time the tennis net was up.
Okay.
And now the cable's been removed.
huh?
So, like... Sure, take the cable off. Why would I do that?
Hey.
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long the cable is. No need, it's about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What?
Ah,
Oh, I was in a tennis club until middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You in the tennis club?
that's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey.
Did you know Ryoma before?
Ah,
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
you know.
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was... oh shit. And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
So.
I was suspicious about the length of the cable. Did something about it bother you?
No.
Nothing suspicious, I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Okay. Okay. So we can agree that he was knocked out in there, thrown out of the window, landed in the pool, drowned, and then they were like, you know what, piranhas. Also, I don't know if I can, but can I just skip ahead and be like, yo, woman, why were you half naked? No, she doesn't exist in the game world. Okay. Wait, on the top too? Why? Okay. Paul's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. What is this? An electric air pump. I see. You could easily fill any tube with this. Okay. Don't jump in the pool, especially at night time. Well, where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you. But the pool is off limits at night time, see? No swimming at night time. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates the school regulation, a campus-wide siren would blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exosaurs.
What?
You go that far? Well, so far, the siren hasn't gone off, so no one needs to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, then we can assume that no one was in the pool, or the gym pool at night time. Well, at the very least, no one alive. Hey. Hey. You see gym window over there? That's the window we investigated from the top of the stage at the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. We wouldn't be able to reach it even with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here, gone through there. Yeah, you might be right. Probably not though. The water hasn't changed, but there's something floating in it. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Yeah, it looks like a big steady rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiot didn't clean up after themselves. Don't look at us. We don't like water. I prefer juice. What does that mean? We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, one of them might be on to something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight? Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack the bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocobs, the meanest, nastiest, coolest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw you into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get along?
Oh, that's okay, please stop. Can't we all get along?
What?
Are you saying that as if we don't get along? I'll end up like Mono Kid? Probably.
So long, farewell.
So then, if it was one of us who put the inner tube in there, not the Monocubs, well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is that rope tied to it? I mean, this is intriguing. There's something floating in the pool. Looks like a piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. Yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it's bothering me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. The intuition as the ultimate detective. Hey, Sweetie, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all sides up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But
Well, the inner tubes is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. But you know, if the inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
so
It's leaving it sitting out there, sitting out like that. Don't you think straight up carelessness?
no.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, I think they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here they could use to get the inner tube.
Remember.
The water level is too low, so you couldn't grab it. You couldn't grab the tube if you managed to bring it closer.
But you know.
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you can think of it that way. Well, yeah, because if it was nighttime, you're not allowed in the water.
You know.
All right.
You're right.
Okay, we out. Yeah, if it was nighttime, then they weren't allowed in the water, so they had to use the inner tube. But why they couldn't just pull it back in with the rope, I have no idea. So this room is room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase? Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. Oh, that's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
Right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. It's a clue in of itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, it would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means the video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright. That's what I say for my sidekick.
Shuichi.
What's that, Suichi?
No.
Ah, it's nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean,
maybe we should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
nah,
They showed up at the most important people to us, right?
that's right.
So maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
I'm noticing this game, yeah, like it's been said to me already, but I'm really seeing it now. Where instead of hope and despair, it's just truth. It's truth and lies instead of hope and despair. That's what this is doing. Which, you know what, is good, because again, hope and despair lost all fucking meaning with the anime. At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watched them together.
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everyone's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in the motive video watching viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that's his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? I don't know. That's not what he wanted. He could have just asked us. Could he have though? That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way of knowing for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kikuchi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favour for once.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
I mean, okay.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway!
Yeah, that's quite weird.
The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Just like Kaede did. Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance I'm still the Cole.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in people I want to believe in.
Shuichi.
Suichi, you're still young. I didn't die before. Yeah, I can't die before I had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. He's right, I have to do it. I have to believe in myself. And if I don't, I have to believe in the him who believes in me. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life and I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Yeah. Especially since you lost the bay. You got to work hard and get a new bay now. Or maybe this is like Dangan 2 and no one actually dies. That's possible as well.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Kind of weird we're not teleported there. It's kind of we're not just teleported here.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We've got nothing to worry about, right, arseholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course, we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
No matter... Yeah, this matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Who done it? Who did? Who did? Who did the kill? Who did the kill of the guy who we all knew was gonna die at some point? Let's be honest. He was clearly gonna die.